Stalverk's going to punch her.
Please don't punch
You're welcome
the
to
nice
try.
lady.
No, I used her. It's fine.
Hi, stream. How are you all doing this evening? Welcome to more Shadows of Landar. Last time, the party dealt with as... Well, first, let's say we introduce the person, Stella.
Hello, sir.
The party then dealt with the Zenati Kitty, as she put it, the Rakshasa.
I will kill you.
I had to say it one more time, at least, because it's kind of funny. They dealt with it, but not fully. It has a new target.
Mhm.
And that target is null.
And it can certainly try.
Oh, it can and it
Stalverk's not happy because now it went from one wife to the other.
Yep.
Oh,
Fine.
It went
I'm
wife to...
hunting a little kitty cat.
Oh, Jesus.
We were in the hells at one point and everyone was like, no, we need to leave. And Stalverk was like, what about the cat?
Yeah, as you were talking about leaving, Silver's like, Rakshasa.
Yeah, he had said it like at least once or twice while we were in there.
No, why we're here? Why don't we take care of... We need to leave. Okay, whatever.
I don't remember what it was, but I felt we had pressing concerns at that moment.
It was that big god thing we were going after.
Right,
Mhm.
yeah, that.
That kind of the reason we lost Stalver for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, they dealt with him. Another interesting figure was involved in the fray that might have shook somebody to their core slightly. It's fine. Don't worry.
We're all worried. Except for
Nobody,
Null.
no harm will come to your friends as long as you do as I say. It's fine, right?
No.
Ah,
I've been made very clear that I'm not exactly a friend here. So you lot have fun.
It would be nice if my internet would stop.
mm-hmm.
There we go. Hopefully.
What?
Sorry, it's gonna be a problem tonight, it looks like. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm gonna
man.
keep my eye up as far when I'm talking. I'm gonna keep my eye up to the top corner. Oh god. Hey, if my brain wants to work for a minute, shit.
At this point, I think somebody's just on it right now. I think a lot of it has to do with when they're watching Netflix and stuff, because they tend to watch it in the 4K. And it's not, this internet is not good for that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not with how many people are on it at the same time.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm sure all this is gonna be fine in the long run with the party. We last left off with Stella going downstairs and getting booze. Letari invisible in the hallway.
Yep.
Kind of hiding. And what was Summer doing?
He just got back. He didn't even have a
Right,
chance to
Summer
do
just got
anything.
back.
He walked upstairs and we ended.
Right, Summer just got back. Yoggle is still yoggling somewhere.
He was looking for David.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. Him and
That's
his
what Stalverk
flat
was doing
roll.
too. He just came back first.
Yes, yes. What is his investigation? Oh, right, he has a decent one. So,
Because he found out info instead.
yeah, you found
Yeah.
the fun person.
And he wants a beholder as a pet now.
Yes, he does. Hey, it makes an amazing pet. You don't have to feed him.
It's fine. The issue is how you get them.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, that is where we pick up. Stalverk, you're just back to the room.
No.
Oh, never mind.
He's still contemplating on how he's gonna, if he's even gonna bring it up, so he's actually gonna kind of just stand off in the corner and think. Lean against the wall or something. Because he's in that debate. He's in that, like, debate of, It's a weird conflict because he cared about David for so long, and then to remember all that, now he's, like, conflicted. So that's the issue I'm having as the fucking player.
Yeah. Probably over the coin, because she doesn't necessarily want him to see her like this at the moment, because that's not going to help anything. Just so you're aware, I'm not in the room. Null was asking questions.
He doesn't know she's in the hall at all, so he, like, just tilts his head. What kind of questions?
Pointed ones. I'm just... Player currently can't remember all the questions that got asked, but they were very pointed. That's all she remember. That's all I remember.
I remember specifically...
David who's David to you and things like that.
Yeah.
And whether or not he had hurt you in any way.
Embarrass her.
Yeah. David is to me, and stuff like that.
That's not the first time you've been asked that.
No.
You okay?
Odds or evens.
It's so early to start that. Evens?
I listen. Evens she will. Okay. Not entirely.
You want me to talk to him, have him lay off a bit?
You do that, and he'll just keep asking.
Okay.
I don't think he means anything by it. I just...
Okay, well, this reaction of you leaving the room is not going to help your situation, so it's either I talk to him or you continue walking away and have him ask because of that. He's not wrong.
Yeah, no.
It's a very juxtaposition reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite of how she would normally react.
She didn't know how to react. Plus the fact the kids were in the room when those questions were being asked. Look, I'm not... I'll talk to him. It's fine. I can do it.
Do you know how well he reads people?
Yeah.
I've never been able to lie to that man.
I've never been able to lie to any of you, so... I just don't want him asking those kinds of questions anymore in front of kids.
That's only going to raise more questions.
I know. I just don't know what else to do. And I don't want to get in the middle of you and him. I don't want to cause problems.
Unfortunately, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to hide it at this rate. Might just have to come out and tell him.
That's kind of risky.
Yeah, so is figuring it out on his own.
Not wrong.
Not that he knows anything, but...
Yeah, right?
I mean, to be fair, she had just gotten her memories back, so it's not like he's been hiding it for long. He just knew he wasn't supposed to say anything about what he remembered for a while. Because he wasn't sure who remembered what.
Maybe it's better to tell him while we're still looking for David, before we find David again.
Well, he's gonna start questioning it if I, decide to punch David in the face one day.
Yeah.
Come on, Internet.
Behave.
There we go.
Behave.
Hmm?
Behind?
Exactly.
Because we're still waiting on those two to remember everything, it makes it more difficult. And Noel's the best liar out of all of us, let's face it.
You're not wrong.
I love him.
Could look at it this way. I know David knew us. The question is, what would they remember about Null? I know that you had said that he knew of at least Null via Letari. I don't know if they ever met, though.
Oh.
Because they lived in the same town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys lived in the same town, and Null was not
True.
subtle.
Very true.
No. The real Null was more subtle, but not the persona he put out at times.
You never interacted with him. You knew of him. You never interacted with him.
Yeah. He's not sure how close, Letari was necessarily with him or anything, or if they ever communicated after they left.
Mm-hmm. See, Letari, when you were street urchin, Letari, and running around, and you really didn't interact with a lot of people. You had your set people you interacted with, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, the set people that would help her out and everything like that. And
so, I would
especially considering Nikor, so...
So, I'd have to say you probably didn't interact with him. You knew of him, you'd seen him around, you didn't interact with him.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, same thing goes for David, though. Except you didn't see him. You didn't know of him.
Yeah, it seems like the opposite end. Like, Stalverk knew of him.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Letari knew of Null.
Yep.
See, the difference is David knew of Stalverk as well. It may not be as risky with Null. David, I'm not so sure. Ah, shit.
Nah.
Hold
Oh,
on.
fuck. Oh.
Holding.
It's this room is red, sorry. It's
Okay.
being a butt, it keeps dropping to 0.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you want to keep playing around there, internet, I'm going to have to beat you with a wet noodle.
Noodle.
But yeah, he's
Thank you.
that's gonna be his argument, is he doesn't think it's quite as risky to at least tell Null about them as it would be for David, since the last thing they remember was what he relayed at the time.
Trust your judgment on this, because I'm still in the reeling process.
Okay, how about this? I'll talk to Null and try to explain it. And if he has any questions, then I'll call you over.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Rather than you sitting there and being a nervous little bead in the corner. Apologizing for something that's not really your fault. He knows her a little well. Now I have an odds or evens.
Mm.
From you, I need an odds or evens.
Evens. I'll also call evens.
Odds.
Speaking of David.
Ay, 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 ay.
What was the last thing you heard?
Speaking of David.
Oh, yeah, I was so mad when I saw it disconnect. I was like, okay, well, never mind. Because even the internet's like, no, you don't need to say anything.
Internet was like, let's be ironic and just cut it here.
Yeah, speaking of David. He's somewhere within 5 miles. Gonna be quite the search.
Yeah, that's a large distance.
It's a lot of area to cover, a lot of random places. I don't think. Yep. Rip our chat. Anyways, I was trying to ask you, Jay. I'm pretty sure there's no towns within 5 miles. 5 miles is a decent distance, but it's these other towns are way more than 5 miles.
Yeah, not on any map you're aware of. There are no towns shown within 5 miles.
Well, that's what I mean, like,
Yeah.
of this specific town, because we're here. I'm almost positive, because 5 miles is like this, basically, if you think about it. These
Yeah.
like 3, and then, so, I was saying, to cover, we have to, like, literally take our time and cover each little, as far as we can, and try not to miss any area, because you can miss a cavern or anything, and there's also the coast here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. If they were just having to cover open land, or if there was towns to possibly go through. So what were you trying to say, Aspire? You started to say something when I was asking that.
I pulled a drag and completely forgotten.
He had said something about needing to search 5 miles, basically.
Oh no.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Everything's frozen. Oh. Oh my goodness. Like, my entire computer just froze for a second.
Oh, we hate that.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Also, my ping is shooting up, so my apologies. Say that again.
He had said something about covering the 5 miles. And you started to say something after that.
I think just the fact that that was a lot of distance and there's not a lot of them.
Yeah, there's no, like, key locations that they know of, because Stalverk has that memory thing with the traveling. Too. Hopefully, it tastes up a little hot.
You know? Our apologies, guys. Interwebs is being a bit of a dick. But hopefully everything starts to settle down, but we'll pick back up,
Yeah. Quick story time while we make sure it's working before we get back into trying to RP.
Yeah, right.
You know how hard it was for me? Aspire, you probably feel this really, really hard.
Uh-oh.
I walked out of the store today, and there was a woman holding 2 border collie puppies. Purebred border collies. Purebreds.
Babies.
She had the mommy and daddy in her truck, and they were beautiful, beautiful dogs. And she was just giving them away.
Ah!
Oh, I was like, oh, I want to take you home so bad. And then the little one, the one she was holding, she had another one like in a cart. And it just started whimpering, and I was like, oh, the willpower, the sheer willpower to not just grab you and take you home.
Oh.
Anyways.
What kind of bird were they?
God damn
it.
And it was one of the pretty colored ones, too, where it was all black, except for, like, the top of its head there, and then it had, like, the white legs and everything. Like, it had the pretty border collie colors.
Wow.
The tip of its tail was white. Anyways.
Oh, hi, Discord.
Yeah, I was say Discord actually notified us this time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's holding
me all at the same time.
Oh,
Alright,
Jesus.
so what was the last thing we said?
He's still trying to talk to Letari about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 miles. It's a big distance. We don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I was trying to ask Jade, would he know anything about the area to know if there's any, like, places they could at least start searching or a direction they could possibly start? Or would they need to just go around?
It honestly would just be a go-around thing.
So he doesn't know of any, like, caves or anything like that? Okay.
There's a few caves here and there, but I don't... One of them you would know isn't very deep, the other is kind of just goes, like, underground. To a point, but it's like an old mining cave.
Hmm.
Otherwise, yeah, you're not too...
Yeah,
I mean, you're familiar with the surrounding area, but not...
Yeah, all he can say at this point is that, like, it's gonna take them minimum of days of non-stop searching in hopes to find him sooner rather than later.
I was watching the ping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely to figure something out, and we don't know.
I don't think my family's still in town. I can see if they'll go one direction while we go another. There's no one else to call him at this point. They still raised him.
Yeah. Yes. You okay?
You have no idea how hard it was for me to actually tell you that. There was a slight part of me that just wanted to say I didn't find anything.
Fair.
I'll go. You calm down. I'll go start relaying it to the others.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. Wait, just let me know if you.
I'll let you know if we come up with a plan. We'll either leave right away, or we'll leave once we come up with more of a path we want to go. I don't know. Probably want to have some kind of plan, though, of how we're going to go about this.
Yeah, and...
I've got maps, so we can at least mark off where we searched.
True. That would be helpful.
And I'll talk to Noel when I get him alone. He just starts walking towards the door.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come back in. I don't know where the door is. I'm just assuming it's somewhere around there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Also sitting there. Well, you're back. Letari is gone.
She'll be fine. There's no context until she'll be fine. Go sit down.
Well, question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Noel, can you make me a perception check?
I mean, I see him in the window.
I mean, he was stealth. I
know.
I was going to have him make a perception check, but you kind of just went in.
No one.
I mean, I don't have to necessarily be in there, I guess. I'll put him back out. Sorry, everything's still laggy for me, too, so every time I go to move anything, it's still freezing, so I'm trying to do stuff, and yeah. Discord doesn't help either.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
What was perception check, Noel?
21.
Okay, no. Never mind. Go ahead.
Huh.
No one sees him.
Fine.
Yeah. Well, good news, he's more than likely on this plane.
Well, that's good.
Bad news, he's somewhere within 5 miles and we gotta go on a search. A very thorough search.
I might be able to narrow it down at least. I have spells for that.
You weren't able to scry on him, right?
Yeah, but I can ask questions of people who don't require sparring.
Hmm.
You can only do it once, and they can only get 3 questions. And they can only be yes and no. So there's limits.
But pull map out. Oh, there you go.
I mean, we could start off asking if he's in the town, because that would cut off a large section.
Hmm.
Pretty
Sure.
decent sized town.
We're like, where are we as far as like the town? We in the center?
No, it's more. Let's see. Let me go towards the map real quick, because even though it's obviously not.
Yeah, it takes up
verbatim
a
as far as
big
the actual map.
chunk
Yeah.
here.
The position of it is going to be more the northeastern side of town. Is where this tavern, where this inn would be. So
Somewhere
up in
in there.
like that neck of the woods.
Yeah, so at least cut off this and hopefully cut off some of this direction a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Still the coast and stuff we have to search, but
Mm-hmm.
it's worth a shot.
Or I can. Another thing I can do is. We could draw like a little 5-mile area on this, cut it into thirds, and I can. It'll give us still a large area to look, but it would give us more of a general direction.
Fair.
Probably a larger area still, but. And I technically can only ask once a day. If I try again, there's a chance it will fail.
Well, we can cut it down in that thirds, and then if we don't find him... Well, depending on when we leave, too. Because it's still morning. We could either leave right away, or we can try to, like, come up with a plan of how we're going to go about this search. I was going to recruit the family if they're still in town as well.
Coming up with a plan might not be a bad idea. I'm tapped for higher levels.
That's fair.
Oh.
Resting might not be a bad idea. Well, if they're still in town, then we can at least cover 2 different areas, which will also make it a little bit faster.
Let's see if we can at least reduce the size. He's gonna kind of basically take like a kind of, because he doesn't want to draw on the exact actual map. He's probably gonna take like a piece of paper and kind of like draw where it would be 5 miles in a circle and make it like a pie shape, like a pie chart, and kind of overlay it, basically.
Okay. I see something here. If I can do this.
Yeah.
Oops.
While he's doing that, he's gonna probably contact his uncle or something and see if they're in town.
Mm.
It takes a minute to cast anyways, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a circle. If I can place it over here on the map, that'd be perfect.
Technically, you can.
Let's see. Talk about here. Yeah.
I mean, he could even be technically in...
Actually. No, I wanted eraser. Let me click the eraser. God damn it.
It is hard
There
to
you go.
erase them off the maps. It's weird.
Oh. Kind of.
Hmm. Okay. I love the crescent moon going on there.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's gonna try to do it in a way that like cuts the coast off in like in the half point.
Mm-hmm.
So like kind of like something like this, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So at the very least, if it's in one coast or another, we have not the whole coast to search in one section.
Fair.
And then worst case, try again tomorrow, see if like he's in the town, like narrow it down even further a little bit.
Yeah.
Either way, it's probably going to be a few-day process at minimum. He's pretty sure it's going to take him a few days.
There you go. Just like that.
Yeah. It's basically gonna like do like a triangle kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So starting with say like this as the or wherever the center point would be, and then kind of going this down right here, and then starting here, going up and cutting like this,
Mm-hmm.
like a peace symbol, with the only 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
I'll leave that marked for now as far as that way. It's...
He'll point to like this section for the first cast, but I'll wait until because his thing will happen first. He's talking to see if the family's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are they? 'Cause they were here when we got here, but it's also been at least one night.
They're still there. They're in another inn that's around town. Figured as far as let you guys deal with what you guys are doing, and then they just kind of went off to another inn.
I'm not gonna go into like an RP detail. I think he'll just start explaining the situation. This is what happened.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
David's missing. We're trying to narrow down search, but we could use some help with the actual search when we're ready to go. Basically.
They'd agree as far as that you guys could go one way, they would go another, as far as and just kind of
try to
you
meet
guys
in the
branch
middle.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So
As you guys are doing that, you hear clattering on the floor. That's something kind of lands like right there.
I'll look over.
Well, one of you recognizes it right away.
Hmm.
It's another one of the things Null has in his pocket.
He just kind of narrows his eyes at Zarth.
Well, it wasn't me.
What is it, anyways?
It's the same kind of metal thing as far as that the person had slipped into Null's pocket.
oh yeah,
That piece of metal, that piece of metal that was in the shape of a dragon tooth.
Right, we still have to go meet up with those people, huh?
Y'all gonna find that.
Hmm?
Y'all gonna find that. Now Yago's head is like peeked up over the ledge. Y'all gonna find.
Hmm. Good boy.
Looked important. Yago steal.
Good boy.
Yago being praised. Yago does not know how to feel about this. Kind of lowers his head.
He's just gonna look at Null. It's like a bloodhound.
A very interesting one.
He holds up a book. Also find this. I keep this.
What'd you find?
Book. I keep.
What does book say? Does he see the title or anything?
Roll me! Actually, you know what languages does Stalverk know?
Oh god, he knows. Elvish, Infernal, Abyssal, and Undercommon.
You do not know what the title says.
Where did you get the book?
I found it in house.
Hold on.
There was a lot of weird trinkets. Oh,
Sorry. It's being a butt.
all good.
Get back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Is it the house? He's gonna describe where he met the person. Was it that house by any chance?
No. No. This one had a bunch of weird trinkets in the downstairs area. Almost looked like a shop.
Did you steal from a shop?
No, I stole from house. Above shop.
Is it the same place that you got that symbol? The
Yes.
little thing? Okay.
Right, you don't want to come with us when we go to that place, which I guess... How about this? You try to narrow it down, I'll go see what the hell they wanted. Maybe I'll get Letari to fucking go, since she's still kind of hiding somewhere.
Alrighty.
Kill two birds with one stone. If it's something we can wait to deal with, I prefer to do that, I guess. David's kind of on a time limit.
Yeah. And something I don't think any of us want to wait on.
He's gonna go over the coin to say this part. And I think you and I need to have a talk later.
I didn't do it.
No, it's nothing you did. It's just something I think that... Think you need to know?
I have some suspicions based on what has been going on. I'm very observant.
I know you are, and that's why I don't think there's a point in hiding anything from you. Oh.
Alright. Maybe after you get back then.
No,
At
that's
that point I should have this deal
fair enough.
narrowed.
I'll leave Sparky here if you need me, just...
As that's going on.
Yeah. He's gonna come out and try to, like... All he's gonna do is ask Letari if she'll go with him to that shop, see what they wanted.
As that conversation was going on,
Mm-hmm.
Stella would have found her way back upstairs with ale.
Mm.
Don't imagine it would take too long to get booze.
No.
Right.
I don't think it's been an hour yet, so she's still invisible.
Yeah. She'll get about right here before she leans to the wall and appears to be talking to herself.
Ah!
Lovely.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's something to be worried about at all.
What? Stalverk does that all the time.
And that's why we always worry about that.
I'm not on a square, and this is bugging me. On a square.
What she be saying?
How much attention are you paying?
That's a
good question.
Yeah.
I will.
As I roll a stealth.
I will roll perception. It's
Go ahead.
probably not going to be great. Just because, like, she's kind of aware of her surroundings, just so she doesn't like get jumped or something like that. But like, apparently she's paying attention.
Oh.
Dirty 20.
Oh, fuck that. 13. Right. Now, excuse me while I talk to myself for a moment.
He chose his math.
Yeah.
Look, that's fine. She's just gonna sigh. What the hell am I doing? Cleric still steals my fucking quarry, and now I'm giving them booze. Completely separate voice. You're sure they're a cleric? Of course I'm sure they're a fucking cleric. They said so. Different voice entirely. Okay, sweetie, tell me how many clerics you know favor a fashion sense over armor. Shit.
Not wrong.
What the fuck I was saying?
They're cleric, technically!
They are, but they're not!
They are, but they aren't. That's the thing.
They're the most fashionable cleric that's, like, they're a
No,
sorcerer!
no is a fashionable sorcerer paladin mix, right?
Yes. Yes.
A little bit of paladin, just a smidge.
Yeah.
Just a touch.
Just enough for smite.
Just a dash.
Just enough for that crit smite.
Just enough to hurt.
Just the pain.
As I try to remember where the hell I was. What was the last thing I said?
Then what the
Favors
hell are
fashion
they?
What the fuck are they?
Right.
Favors fashion over armor. Then what the hell are they?
I don't fucking know, but they're at least not burning down any villages.
Yet.
Okay. We wouldn't put that past
speaks,
Wall.
speaks for the third voice, thank you. Well, anyway, better get them here. And discuss with them my shopping list. Alright, that'll go over well. And now she's just gonna go over here. Slightly tap the door with their foot because our hands are occupied.
She doesn't want to tell Null and Stalverk that she just saw this happen because she's just like, I don't want them to be right. I don't want them to be right.
What would they be right about? That she's, a slight loon? Not really, but
Three entirely separate voices, one of them masculine.
Does he, like, open the door at the same time as she walks up to it?
Yeah, as you go to tap it with your foot, you hit it and the door starts to come open, and your first thought is, oh, was it not closed? And then Sark opens it.
Well, she had her hands occupied, so she was gonna tap on the door with her foot.
Yeah, he just stares at her. Oh. You're still around.
Calls gloomy.
What?
Calls you gloomy. Will you be partaking, or am I just gonna be drinking more?
Maybe later. I got some stuff to do.
I'll keep that in mind.
See, crazy can spot crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually oddly normal that they can just kind of like, oh hey, friend.
Yeah.
Thing is, she's not openly crazy. She just didn't realize other people were out there. Also, she's not crazy. Technically.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
Just a smidge.
gonna ask Letari to go with him to the tavern, or not tavern, the shop. See what they wanted real quick.
Yeah, she'll drop invisibility at that point. She's gonna stand up.
I'm assuming the door's already closed at this point. It's
Yeah.
good. Fuck! Okay, I saw doom circles for a second, but apparently we're good. Never mind. That might have been on my end. Don't mind me.
Blanks. Are you there the whole time?
Maybe I didn't want to be too far. Kids, I didn't want to be in the room. It was in.
Sparky's with them. Come on. Let's put him out here.
Yeah.
Ouch.
But
But yeah, it's gonna take him a while to get there, I imagine, so Nall can do his thing.
One moment as I check something here, because I want to make sure I have. Just wanna. Okay, there it is. Want to make sure I had the right character sheet open for something. Alright, go ahead. No, you are doing a thing.
Yeah, he's gonna, I guess, first point to, like, the southern section. Or if his map represents, he's David there. Anywhere in there.
As you look at it, and I'm assuming you're asking it via
Meeting.
You feel something pass over your shoulder. I know this is not normally how commune is usually. This is going to be my take on these types of questions with this. You feel a warmth pass over your shoulder, and it goes down towards the map, and the circle you had drawn, and then the other lines, they all glow for a second. You get the sense that somewhere within there, they cannot get a location within that area, but it's somewhere in there.
In that southern section?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that narrows it down already. He was not prepared for this.
I guess you could ask if he's in the town part, then.
Is he in the town still?
Same thing. You feel the warmth, and all the lines and everything light up again. This time, the feeling you get is somewhere within that circled area. It just keeps bouncing around. There's no accurate read on where. And you even notice it. You see it glow. You see points begin to glow brighter, and then other points glow brighter, and it's just bouncing around the lines.
So he doesn't know if it's in any of these sections, basically.
Yeah, it's just somewhere. That's all you know. And that's all they can feel as well.
That third question. What he has? He's kind of asking these out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to ask certain questions now.
Fair.
Is he safe at the moment?
The read you get is a comforting one. he is safe. You get the sense he's not in any harm at the moment. So yeah.
Well, that's good, but also bad news. Fuck.
A safe friend is bad news. She's
Safe friend is
distributing
good
mugs.
news. The fact that I can't narrow it down from the 5-mile radius is a bad news.
I feel the fact that you narrowed down something at all is good enough.
I didn't do that. That was the work of others.
Fair point. I can't remember. Were you hunting one of these? Just hold out mug. Or tray with mugs.
Because of the comment he got from Stalverk, yes.
Mhm.
Right?
He would take one.
Oh no, is he gonna come back to a drunk Null?
It's just ale. It's difficult for everyone but you to get drunk off of.
Okay, to be fair, it still takes a few drinks for an Stalverk.
Yeah.
Ale, in general, though, takes a few drinks. I mean, after, like, the
Yeah.
second one, we start rolling con saves.
Well, that's fine. You ready to hear something interesting? No, do you take a drink from it?
Yeah.
I need you to make me a con save.
The fuck?
This is assuming I'd already poured it into the mug, right?
Yes.
Ah, yes. A con save.
Mhm.
24.
That succeeds. As you take a drink from it, it feels a hell of a lot stronger than any ale you've ever drank.
Okay,
What the fuck?
that feels better. I thought I just inadvertently poisoned someone without knowing.
Yeah, no. To be honest, player knowledge here, there's a reason this tavern does actually do a bit of business later at night.
I accidentally
There-
got some cross, didn't I?
Their barrels of ale, they have whiskey sitting in them with the ale.
Oh my god, yes. Sorry.
They age the ale with whiskey.
Now the question is, will Null even let Stalverk drink knowing how strong it is?
Ain't it? It is like it's strong.
Oh, that's not ale. Or at least not pure ale.
And I will say
Something.
you could feel the slight burn as far as
Yeah.
that you would feel from liquor.
That's, yeah, that's something. Mm-hmm.
Looked like ale to me. She takes us. Yeah, you know, you'll have to forgive me on this, and she will just take a quick sip from the pitcher herself because hands full.
Give me a
Dad?
con save.
Monk.
Right, never mind.
Yeah, see, it makes sense that she
Fuck.
wouldn't think twice about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Actually, now that you say that, yeah, it would make sense.
Because they get that
Yeah,
pretty
this is-
early. They get it at like level 9 or something.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just gonna stare at the pitchers going like, the fuck, I've never thought of these.
Let's not give this to the jittery tiefling, at least.
That may not go well.
Look, knowing your luck... Sorry, interjection here. Knowing your luck, Aspire, you would roll shit on the con save and you'd just be out after the first drink.
We all know this. All of my characters can't hold their liquor, and it's stupid.
Right, we need to talk about something. She'll find a place to set down the tray and pitcher. Also, kids
Me?
definitely don't get these. No.
No.
Well, it seems... She'll reach, she'll I'm assuming she has like a pouch on her, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
She'll dig kind of like a note out of her pouch and hand that to you. Which I will be typing to you here in a moment.
Yeah, he'll take it and I guess read it.
I'm sorry, I can just read it.
There's a process to this.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Some
Why
reason
not
the rest
worry
of us
more?
aren't allowed to know.
Yep.
I'm really concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I have everything. Yes, okay. There you go.
He looks at it, then just looks at you with this confused look.
Is looking at the paper they handed you, and that was the wrong one. She'll try to take that back and hand you the thing Jay will read for you.
Oh my god! What the hell did it say?
Now I'm concerned about what was.
Yeah, like, wait.
Oh. Anyways,
What is
I threw some
happening?
Chex Mix in my mouth when
I don't
before you said
know.
that.
Noel's confused and concerned that that's the wrong thing.
The note Noel gets handed this time. It's actually more of a formal contract looking thing. And what you see is and when I typed it to drag, I put redacted. Mostly because on the note, it's blank. There's nothing there. I, blank, hereby request the assistance of, and then written in, Nox, in obtaining organs from a being of fiend origin. The fiend in question has been sighted in the vicinity of Charlestonwald and the surrounding forests, of which its intentions are unknown. What I request this individual to retrieve from me are as follows: the eyes, claws, heart, and the liver of an adult Rakshasa. Timeline in which this deal must be completed are at the individual's earliest convenience. Individual is aware of the risks that accompany this task and has accepted them. Items are to be delivered back to my place of business, of which the individual is aware of the location.
That's kind of not on our top priority list at the moment.
I'm aware. This is basically an information. By the way, you're kind of my quarry's target now. So
We're gonna need to make a list because now we're also getting some weird mission from the shop, too.
It's fine. She's over there. She wouldn't think to perceive anything else in this room. So she would have a mug and just kind of be chilling. Kind of. Wall.
Sure. The only one that's drinking it might be Huffle, not the kids.
Yeah.
Huffle's got a pretty
Speaking of
high
which one,
Okay. What was going on?
Right. Stella was about to explain some things.
at the same time, I had rolled a con save for Huffle, and she succeeded.
Mm.
Right, so I understand things are a bit busy now. Thankfully, that contract has some time to it. That being said, I would really like to stalk you guys to the hills. Whenever that happens.
That is not for me to decide.
Noted, but my quarry's still my quarry.
Hmm,
I really want a pelt.
I can't guarantee the condition of any of those parts.
Well, that's a matter of difference if it becomes a coat, some pants, or... Hell, if I'm feeling especially adventurous, a pair of underwear.
Uh,
I just say there might not be anything left to harvest.
Then we would have a problem.
Well, that's unfortunate. Just want to
That
tempt
would
my
be.
friends. I don't take kindly to that.
Okay. So what hurts this thing more? It being a pile of ash, or it knowing that it would be a pair of fancy pants? Mission accomplished.
I'm sorry. The worst part is I don't. You've got a point, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Good, I don't have to roll my persuasion. Unless I do, in which case I will. Don't make me.
Null's not necessarily
it's
the
just
leader
for-
of this party either.
Yeah.
No. But you got a point. Becoming a pair of pants is much worse than becoming a pile of ash. At least that's what Null would feel.
Right, also, you have a name, duh?
Hmm. Oh, 1 second. Just the urge to give her a false name is real.
Mhm.
You know?
You know what? Diva the Divine.
Mm.
The old name he used for shows.
You mind spelling that for me?
D-I-V-A?
As in the pop star? That's non-canon. My brain had to do the meme. Right. Diva. Well, I guess I already said my name to one of you, but I doubt those of us were paying attention. It's the name Stella.
Just nod. Caught us at a bad time.
I see that. Why else would I be buying Zaboos for strangers?
That's a good question. Not something normal people do. To people they just met moments ago.
Well, the pink one was kind of cute, and I was hoping she would enjoy some of this as well.
Oh my god. Poor Letari has enough on her plate. Don't do that to her.
The pink one is taken.
Fair. I'm I'm not gonna wreck the homes. I still think they're cute, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bit of a situation about that.
Yeah. She's already worked to extent because, you know, there was already talk of a boyfriend. How did she say this, though? Yeah, she'll fucking say it. Holy shit, die. Well, to be a fan of it, you all,
I know, right? Those poor
and
kids.
they're all taken.
What did you say?
Just... Was that in character or out of character?
No, out of character. I didn't. You full broke up.
Ah, fuck, sorry. She basically said, to be fair, in a way, you all are in your own way.
Thanks. I mean, I know I am. That confidence, though.
Events of beautiful funds knows they are. Always interesting, that. I think the rest of that is just going to be small talk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And or boozing.
The first sip he took was probably like a lot bigger, thinking it was just ale, but he's now nursing it.
Yeah. Just like,
He's like,
look, fuck, what the fuck?
that's not what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, so that would put us a good at this front if you guys are good to go.
Yeah, but see what I typed in chat. You're traumatizing those poor children.
Yeah. Listen, there's a difference between saying one finds one attractive, between, yeah, I'm going to hijack the fuck out of that? No.
No, I meant the kids just want to go home with mom and dad. Like, Null knows that. And now it's been pushed. Oh, mom has a boyfriend. Oh, I don't think it's clicked with them that Stalverk and Null are married.
Yeah.
That hasn't been openly said in front of them. Those poor kids.
Yeah. Fine. The conversation gets interesting whenever it gets back.
I don't know what they do when they go in the shop. What happens?
Yeah, he had the AFK, so we mentioned if you had small talk on
I'm
the
here.
way there. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Didn't
I was
realize
just
you were
listening
back.
to that. Oh, good.
There.
I'm just gonna
No, if you
pretend
don't-
that's the shop.
That's fine. If there was any conversation on the way, as far as you guys wanted to have, then, you know. But,
Other than him letting Letari know Null's attempting to narrow it down.
fair. So, you walk into the shop. You walk into Wing River Wares. And there's no one there. There's no one in the shop. It's eerily quiet. Do you approach the counter?
What?
When you guys walk into Wing River Wares,
Well,
it's
no, I
eerily
heard
quiet.
that, but
Okay.
what'd you say? What about the counter?
Do you guys walk to the counter?
I mean, he'll probably call back if he does, too, at the same time. I don't think he's gonna just stand at the counter and wait. Most likely yelling to see if anybody's there.
Nobody answers at first. Then after a little bit, This figure walks out. Ah, yes. What can I do for you two?
Who the fuck are you, for one?
Seems you're respecting one of the other three.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming you're answering a writ that was sent to one of you, along with a symbol. Hmm?
I didn't say anything yet. I just, like, inhaled.
I was saying
Letari
that
held up
to... Yeah, Aspire's very quiet, apparently, to you.
I couldn't hear her at all.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying
And you
what,
hear her
because I couldn't
now.
hear her.
I don't know. Is she even lighting up or anything?
Yeah, I can hear her.
I can hear her.
Yeah.
I can't hear her.
So
Oh.
I don't even see her lighting up on my end. Yeah, I haven't heard her this whole time. I just assumed she was muted. Let me see. I guess I'll try. No, I couldn't hear her still. That's why.
I just got back.
She had just got back.
and she is back and currently talking.
Hello.
Well, not currently.
I can hear her now, but I couldn't hear her at all
Okay.
before.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that was
popped
how
in
that-
and it got stuck in the RTC loop. So
Oh.
Well, yeah. Lo, the entire time I thought you were muted.
weird. Nope.
Yeah, so
yep,
anything you said on the way here, or what he said about
No.
I didn't hear any of that.
No, she didn't say anything about it, just nod and things like that. Like, nothing got said during that.
Yeah. Well, what did you say, then?
She's holding up the note that this person is mentioning.
I'm gonna lay
yes.
down a little bit of ground rules. We've got something to take care of before whatever this is, so hopefully it's not too important.
Oh, no rush. Just something the elders wish to be taken care of, and unfortunately, me and the other three here are not welcome to set foot in that tomb. And they said you all came with some interesting items. So you've obviously seen some things and would be best fit for something of this caliber.
Say interesting items. I'd call them trophies.
Oh, trust me, I agree. They were quite the trophies, especially the spike from the ice dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna turn that into a weapon, and then, don't know what I would have ever used that for.
Give me one more. I believe that was Malcius. I think that was Malcius, as far as that I bought that off of you
Somebody.
guys.
The
The one
guy.
that bought the weird shit.
The boy, I think. No, it was one of the girls. I don't know.
It was the weird one. Yeah,
Stalverk
Malcius.
didn't pay any attention, to be fair. He just was,
Yes.
selling it.
I believe that's what Malcius is going to do as well. And she's an interesting being. So, I'm not able to give a perfect explanation of what is going on. One moment, and she turns. Silberos, you old fuck. Get out here. People need a bit of explanation of what's going on at that tomb. that you won't let us in.
Where is this
Sounds
tomb?
fine.
There's some ruins. Oh, about 15 miles away from here. That's why I said there's no timetable. I don't know how long you were all going to be here. I knew nothing about what your timetable of anything was. I just figured I'd run into you guys somewhere, so I went to a bunch of different taverns looking. I'm the one who slipped a note slipped a note under the door and into your friend's pocket.
Right. You see, we're kind of searching for a friend, so that could take a while.
That's fine. Like I said, as far as I'm aware, no timetable. Where the fuck is this old coot at?
There's a big emphasis on
did-
friend, by the way. Just like,
You see her disappear behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Will you speed it the fuck up? I'm taking as much time as I wish to, my dear.
Stalverk's gonna get this annoyed look and just lean against the wall like this is gonna be a while.
She doesn't come back out. But out of the curtain comes... hello? See this... He kind of ducks as he comes out of the curtain. He stands about 7 foot tall. He's got a kind of a big walking stick.
Oh my god, someone who's actually slightly taller than Stalverk.
Mm-hmm. He's older, you can tell, as far as... He's up there in age as far as Dragon. His blue scales are a dull blue color. Now you're amongst those they sent to... Well, who they're asking to go handle the situation for them. What would you like to know?
Where it is, what the fuck we're doing, why.
15 miles to the north, about 15 miles to the northwest. There's some ruins that, for lack of a better term, is the final resting place of an individual that has an ancestry traced back to actual dragons. Apparently, some reports from some traders passing by that area indicates minor that was DM stumble, not Dragonborn stumble. Minor tremors. And the occasional faint roar of some sort. Mind you, there was no living dragon encased in that tomb. No form of anything other than a corpse. So far, no damage has happened because of tremors or just people wondering what is going on. Nobody else can investigate because nobody has the keys to get in. Cimarral says she gave one of the keys to one of your friends. And it seems my personal key has gone missing. You wouldn't have happened to seen a black dragonborn wandering the streets, have you?
Why would Stalverk do this?
out of character, I want to point out his passive perception is 32.
That's fair. I'm trying to think of Stalverk.
He saw Yoggle. He saw Yoggle as he was starting to wake up.
Okay. So this is what Stalverk is gonna do. It's gonna think for a moment. I'd only pull the key out of his pocket and play with it in his hand. Can't say I have.
See. Well, no matter, that was going to end up being given to you anyways. So that's fine. As long as it ended up in your hands to begin with. Tell him, if he sees an older dragonborn asleep, he needs to realize we more than likely have just as high a perception as our ancestors did.
Speaking of which, what the hell is that book that he grabbed? Stalverk's just curious.
Fair.
Oh, there we go.
You know what? I'm just going to come out and say it. Old men like me have our vices. It's a romance novel and draconic.
Oh, how nice. He's probably not smart enough to read it, but how nice.
I think he's smart enough to read it.
Have you met the man?
Okay, so he has some...
It's like
issues.
a bloodhound that has some special problems.
Hey, he's a bloodhound with the brain of a squirrel.
Yeah.
You just may not have the attention span to read.
That's fair.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Man has a 20 intelligence, but the attention span of a squirrel. Anyways. Is there any other information you wish to know about this?
You just want us to go check it out?
Investigate it, go down inside of it to see what is going on. It may be nothing. That's it. Unfortunately, if it is something, my old bones is not in the best condition to deal with something.
You know, you look like a pretty wise guy. Any idea how we could possibly make a trip to the Hells?
I mean, I could send you there.
Good to know. There we go, Letari. We have our way there.
Great.
I mean, planar magic and nature magic is what I kind of do.
That's really cool. I'm
Out
so
of character,
excited.
meet a level 20, almost 200-year-old dragonborn druid.
Fair. He's just being like, okay, well now we have at least a quick way there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any way you could spend this to a specific layer? Or is it just random? Do you know?
Technically, each layer has its own... Think of it as each layer technically counts as its own plane.
Well, we need to deal
They're
with
demi-planes within a plane.
Yeah, we need to deal with the Rakshasa, so that might be a good way to pay us back if we deal with whatever's in that tomb.
Sounds like a good deal to me. That and whatever, if you find anything of interest there. To be completely honest, I've been wanting to send the council there to clear it out anyways. So anything of interest you find that you want to keep, take it.
Ooh.
Along with me sending you to the house.
So don't bring Yoggle. Got it.
It's really dangerous. Please don't tell us that.
Wait, what did you say? What did
One
you say?
second.
Okay.
You okay, Internet? Are we good? You calm? Okay. I think we're okay.
Myself.
So who was it you said you weren't going to bring?
Oh no, he said we're not gonna bring Yoggle because there's shiny stuff to take.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, to be fair, they won't get anything.
Doesn't mean he's not going to stop
No.
us anyway.
Yeah.
It's more of, if there's shiny stuff, they're not getting anything if Yoggle goes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We also might lose Yoggle.
That's also fair.
He'll find a
If
task
it
for
makes you feel any
Yoggle.
better, if it makes you feel any better, I can try to keep him distracted.
That'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
I found it easy to distract students of mine. Some of them had less of an attention deficit disorder than he does. I didn't have to dangle something shiny in front of him for a bit.
I have a very similar attention span, but it depends on what it is. Less ooh shiny, more. Hey, I can fight it.
Favorite Stalverk.
What?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Doesn't have Sparky with him, so. Oh, so that doesn't fucking matter with a nat 20. What the fuck is your perception? 28.
Cool. As you're talking to him, your eye kind of drifts to something sitting on a counter that's like back in the corner slightly, and something registers in your mind. You see another eyeball floating in a cube.
Also, neat pets. Neat pets are a thing. Letari.
I don't like where that's going.
Imagine having a pet beholder eye. They're actually really cute and kind of fun to play with.
You see him kind of goes to say something and then turns and looks at the counter. How'd you know that's what that was?
Because I met someone in town who bought one. And I got to play with it for a while.
Oh, Mr. Wayfair.
Yeah, I might have.
Elven fellow?
Did I fail to mention, Letari, that I might have broke into his house and that's how I found out about David?
Dear.
You and your friends are quite the...
Okay, to be
I don't even know.
fair, I was in the ethereal plane and I couldn't get through a door and we were looking for our friend and I thought maybe he's in here.
It's not bad logic.
And I just
What's
happened to
wrong?
come across the information about the rock shell. Okay. What was I saying? I said something and I don't know if it was caught.
What about the beholder eye?
Yeah, I know, but I said something. But after, yeah, I know I said something about the
You were
breaking in
explaining
and
how
stuff like.
you broke into a guy's house, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember what I said. It was literally a sentence that I'm pretty sure never got caught. So, whatever Letari responds, I guess. Now.
I think she was.
That's how you broke into a guy's house, and that's how you found the information about David.
The Rakshasa.
The Rakshasa, and that, yeah.
Is what he said. But I said something after that, and I don't remember what it was, so I was trying to see if anybody heard it. There was something I said right before it cut off. Basically, when I saw it drop. And that's what I'm saying, that I don't know if that was caught, because I don't remember what it was now.
It was not.
Okay. That's what so I'm just waiting for Letari to spawn now, because I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. Neat.
But they're really expensive, and I don't have the money.
Okay, you can't be asking me that. That's not how this works right now. Okay, listen, I don't get to. No, I'm not.
It's so cute. He's gonna walk over and start playing with it. Assuming the counter's there.
The phrase that she almost said and that I almost had her say was, "I'm not going to be the my end."
Hmm. Yeah, he's just doing what he did earlier and just kind of wagging his tail.
Fair. No, I was doing the same thing, just kind of following your finger around.
This is something that would keep Stalverk entertained for like hours. And by the way, this is like the best distraction for him.
You know what? Now I need to do a thing real quick,
But
because
we could see one problem with that drag. I don't think David has. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't think we can get 25,000 together.
Yeah, no.
As much as Stalwart really
Definitely
wants to. Sadly, I don't think he has nowhere near that.
Yeah.
He's got 190 gold. He hardly gets anything.
Yeah. The only reason Letari's got as much as she does is because she hoarded it. She didn't need to spend it on anything. She's been making her own stuff.
Well, look at it from the perspective of, like, character-wise. Nal got a big, like, thing from his parents. Letari got a bunch of money back from her mom. Hold on. David went and raided his vault. Stalverk didn't get any of those options.
Does she still have that money? I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, you never gave it back to your mom, as far as I know. But yeah, you...
I think she tried.
Yeah, so Stalverk didn't get any of those kind of options. He's just been stuck with whatever he's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
And Huffle's from a rich family.
Oh, he was poking at the eye, huh?
Huh?
He was poking at the eye, huh?
Yeah, I know. I was just saying
Yeah.
that's why Stalverk doesn't have any fucking money. He didn't get the big chunk of money like everybody else did.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever been over 300 gold.
You know... This happens.
yeah.
Letari's probably watching Stalverk thinking that it's extremely cute what's happening right now.
Insanity gets the attention span of a child a little bit.
Well, the one I sold him was the Disintegrate Eye. That one is the Death Eye.
Oh, that's even better.
That one is not for sale, but it would, if it was, be 30,000 gold because of what it is.
Just this immediate disappointed look on his face and just...
Oh.
pure broken heart.
Tell you what. You fix that. You find your friend. And I'll have another job for you when you get back. Take care of that, I'll knock it off by half. Find a way to make it work for you to have an eye pet.
Maybe one that won't kill him if things go poorly.
Oh, it won't. Only way for its ray to be reactivated is someone of arcane nature to attach it to a staff of some sort.
Good to know. Not doing that.
Stalverk's like got this thought process of how the fuck am I gonna come up even with half that money? Hmm?
Don't worry, it's fine.
He's still playing with it, but there's a little bit of a pout now.
Okay, can you stop being cute? I'm sorry. If we had the money, you know we would.
Maybe
I
someday.
like seeing you pout.
Everybody doesn't let me keep the pets I want.
Hey. Okay, to be fair, some of the pets you have wanted have literally been the things trying to kill us.
The tree was friendly after I apologized to it.
Okay, the
Wendigos didn't try to kill us.
Oh.
Wendigos are a little iffy.
Incoming behind you, pink one.
Move.
Y'all go find gold.
No.
Oh. Starts back out.
Stalverk air quotes. Stalverk air quotes. Find.
He's awake this time. I must go.
Bye?
Enjoy your romance novel.
Idiot. Romance novel? What?
The book.
What do you mean romance novel?
Oh my god, I'm not having sex talk with him.
He opens the book, flips through it. And you know the thing of, you know, like in videos where people see something that's like, what the fuck? And they just kind of throw it. He opens up, he reads a couple lines, and just does that, and it just clatters to the floor. Never mind. Romance novel. No want. No want. You're awake this time. Yes, I am. Yago should probably go. Does anyone want gold?
I would love gold. I would love lots of gold for this.
You see him reach into a bag, and you see him pull out another bag.
At night, I don't know what could be eating my internet at 11:30 at night.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So he tossed a bag over. What is? I guess Stalverk will look in it.
Well, first I need you to make me a strength check.
Okay. I don't
It's fine.
think he's that. He's not terribly weak either. So just a strength check, not a save or anything.
No saving throw. Saving throw. That's my bad.
Strength saving throw. Well, that was for athletics or not, because he's proficient in one, not the other.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. You'll catch it. You're quick enough to catch things, but it's more of it. Yeah.
Still better than it would have been if it was just a save. 14.
Okay, you're able to maintain your hold on it. It's fairly heavy.
I'll look at it.
There's a lot of platinum pieces in this bag.
I'm not gonna ask.
To save you from counting it out, by the way, later, well, in character, counting it out, that's 1,000 platinum.
He's definitely not gonna ask where Yago got all this.
Yeah, no.
Remember, he found it.
Found.
It's what, 10,000 gold or something?
That's 10,000 gold.
Yeah.
That's 10,000 gold, yeah. Yeah. Player knowledge, he still has about 7,000 something
Jesus.
gold on his person. He found gold.
You know.
He may or may not have been causing a distraction because he may or may not be let's see. Holy shit, that was high enough to beat the dragon's passive. Or the other dragon mode's passive. He's gone.
Well, only about 5,000 gold short now.
Oh? I'm sure we can find a way to locate some more money.
You don't want to know.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we do that thing, come back and we do another thing, and then you'll cut it in half?
Yes, and now I'm afraid. Because you really want this eye.
Yes!
Fine. He collects things.
How about you take care of what you need to take care of and then come see me? We'll discuss it then.
One time Stalverk gets a shit ton of money, he's gonna spend it all at once. On something he really
Are we
wants.
surprised?
You always get those things of, here's a lot of money, don't spend it all in one place. Stalverk gets a lot of money, I'ma spend it all in one place.
The only time he actually really wants something.
You know.
It has no point other than to keep him busy. That is.
Yes. Listen, sometimes you just need it. It's his fidget cube.
Essentially. And it was also something like, oh, I could stick it in the middle of the table and I bet the kids would be entertained for hours too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Alright, shall we head back then? That way at least have the information.
Yeah. Probably.
You have a good day. He turns and just walks back.
There's such a temptation to just swipe it off the counter. He won't do. I feel like he's not even, he like just waits till the guy leaves and then like goes to reach for it and she says that and just
leave it.
As you reach for it though, at the same time she says leave it, you hear a crackling sound underneath the cabinet that it's sitting on top of. I'd suggest you not do that.
Damn it.
Come on.
This is fine.
He has alarms set up around this entire shop.
Yeah.
Technically, this is his shop.
You know.
I'm just gonna put him in the hallway since they're heading back.
That's fine. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Anything going on in the room? Don't mind Yoggle, he's yoggling.
Good question. That's a good question.
Well, I feel like Cell at some point would ask what if Tall, Dark, and Gloomy had a name.
I feel like that's actually a really common nickname. It's either tall, dark, and mysterious, or tall, dark, and gloomy. Depends on his mood that day.
Mm-hmm. Or crazy.
The other thing I considered, nah, she won't bring that up just yet.
And then it'd be best to ask him.
Oh no.
Noted.
He's not gonna give names if they don't want to give them names.
Huffle will give you her name if you ask it.
Yeah, she's going to be stalking these people. She would like a name.
This is fair.
At some point, though, he's gonna
Something flirty flirt with the wizard.
Mm.
Probably realizing she is also taken.
She has a ring on her finger and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as
Flirty
the flirting starts,
but realizing she's yeah.
as the flirting starts, she holds up her hand.
Continues to flirt, but lighter.
flirts but lighter. While that's happening, he's gonna use the sending stone to Stalverk.
Mhm.
So I got good news and bad news.
They're on their way back when he gets this? Or is it before?
This would be you guys just exited the shop and have stepped away from the shop a little bit.
Okay.
On the way back.
Alright, what's the good news?
Good news is David is not in a current danger at the moment.
Okay.
Bad news is I know he's in a 5-mile radius around where we placed it.
So we weren't able to narrow it down.
Unfortunately, I know. Just confirm that he's in this circle, not somewhere else.
That he is just whatever read they're getting is just bouncing around.
Yeah, he'll
There's
mention
no
that
sense.
it kind of bounced.
Right. Well, the task they want us to do isn't necessary to do immediately. They want us to investigate those ruins not far from here. Possibly dangerous, they're not sure. But we get to keep anything we find. And
Alright.
in return, he has a way to get us to the Hells.
Cool.
Specifically the layer we want.
Us there. Oh, good. Apparently she has a mission to hunt this thing down it's herself. For parts.
That sounds like a her problem. Who said it was going to have any parts left?
To be fair, she made an interesting point. What was more worse fate, being turned to ash or being turned into fancy pants?
I mean, I was going to cut it into pieces.
I was going to reduce it to ash, but I think making it into fancy pants would be much funnier.
So, how long is exactly she's going to follow us around? Because we're not going there for a while until we find David at minimum. And we don't know how much recovery he needs.
I don't know. I don't feel like she's going to easily lose us.
You're essentially saying
she's
she's not.
names.
Huffle
gave hers. I didn't give yours when she asked for it. And I gave her my Diva Divine.
That's my sexy little diva.
Speaking of, I need to make a roll. Speaking of, I need to make another roll for Huffle.
Anyways.
You're getting this, like, Stalverk can get the sense that Null doesn't trust her, but trust that he can deal with her if the issues comes rise.
Yeah.
That confidence.
You're talking to Stalverk now? You're a thud in the corner.
Turns.
Huffle's face down on the table.
Well, Huffle's out.
How much ale did she drink?
Well, about the ale, there's a problem.
A glass and a half, by the way.
There's a little bit of extra kick to it.
Yeah. Bella in the background. Now that is such a waste.
I was gonna say the glass is actually knocked over. Like she passed out holding the mug. She's out.
So he's gonna like pause the conversation for a second, look at Letari. Don't drink the ale. Apparently
What?
it's much stronger. Huffle's out like already. And she can tolerate more than all of us, I think.
So neither of us should be drinking at this tavern,
Probably not.
because you drunk is not good right now.
No, I'm sure it's fine, but I probably shouldn't.
No, probably not a good idea,
You
and
know,
it doesn't calm me down.
you know, I wonder if the ale's like this. I wonder what the water tastes like.
Hmm.
This is fine.
Right, I told Letari not to drink it.
Good. I also told everyone here not to let the jittery tiefling have it.
Hmm. Also, I'm saving up money. I found something I want to buy.
What is it?
Yes.
It's really cute.
How big is it?
It would fit my hand. I mean,
dangerous is it?
as long as somebody of arcane nature doesn't get a hold of it and attach to a staff, it should be fine.
What kind of pet do you attach to a staff?
Well, it's one that costs 30,000 gold normally that he's willing to cut in half. And it's a beholder eye. That's harmless until you do that. Imagine it's one of the small eyes.
Hmm?
Imagine it's one of the small eyes, not the big fucking center eye.
Oh no, that's already sold to a collector somewhere.
Oh
You
god.
guys might encounter that somewhere. That one's an angry eye.
Okay, to be fair,
It's fine.
I've realized I have the attention span of a child, and that thing is very entertaining.
You know,
You do. This is fine.
If I buy it myself, you can't say no.
I'm not gonna say no.
He's not telling Null he's already over halfway there.
Anybody, let me know.
Yago didn't ask questions, gave me some. He will say it after hearing that. But I'm still gonna be short. But he said that we'll have another task to do, and then he'll cut it in half. Would be the only thing.
Fair. I don't think we're gonna be leaving today.
No, with Huffle passed
not
out.
unless we yeah, no. Planning today, leaving after everyone is conscious.
Oh, what we can do is
Still
I can
just
have
Okay.
the family go search one section of our grid, and we'll pick another one. And hopefully meet up in the third if it comes down to it.
Sounds like a good idea. Do I need to be separate for whatever conversation you wanted to have?
How would he word this? I think it might be better if it's just you and I.
Alright. Then I will leave once you guys get here. I am not leaving any of these ones alone with her.
That's fair.
Paranoid motherfucker.
Perfectly valid.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just, you know, tell her to leave. It is our room. She's got a room somewhere, I'm sure she can go hang out in. And if Huffle passed out, I'm not worried about her overhearing anything.
True.
And we can move her to Letari's room or something.
Yeah, I can move her and have Stella here go somewhere else for a bit. Maybe Letari can take the kids somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a plan. See you in a bit.
Yeah, he'll look at Letari and basically explain what's gonna happen when they get back, and if she wants to, she could either take the kids out on the town, or go hang out with his family and see if they can answer any of her questions or anything.
Yeah, I mean, she might do the latter, just kind of like take them to go see their family.
Yeah.
It-
Mom, at least, because it seemed like she was the one around more.
Yeah. And that way, if she does need to go back and join the conversation, she at least knows where the kids are.
Yeah.
So she'll probably end up doing that.
Isn't Null get up and walk toward the Huffle here? If you don't mind, Stella. Sorry, what were you saying?
Since this one was your heaviest tracker?
The one that drinks the most, maybe not our heaviest. I don't drink a lot myself. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna take her to one of our rooms. We need privacy, if you don't mind.
Just do me a favor. Don't go running off. I don't feel like stalking people through a town just yet.
She hasn't even gotten a yes
Sure.
answer, and she's just like, I'm gonna follow you no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna make
Sure.
Stalverk happy.
Yep. You have a stalker now. Accept it.
He will not. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, no, I'll put Stark in there and then wait back in here.
Is this a first floor or a second floor that she's currently on?
Currently, you guys are on the third floor.
Ah. And her room was on the second, right?
Yes.
So she should probably just head down to the bar. See what the strongest thing they have is.
You know?
Fair.
I don't know if she would pass them or not.
I don't know. They were just leaving the shop when they started that conversation, so technically they probably would show up later. I don't know how far the shop was.
So at most, she could see them enter. Gotcha. Right.
mean, he goes up to the room unless anything else happens.
No, just going to collect the kids, and...
He will take Sparky back.
Fair.
The Sparky belongs to us.
Where does Letari exit?
Oh my god.
Probably through the bar area with the kiddos?
Cool.
I think she has no
Like,
choice.
sneakily stalk her.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Cool.
good.
Yep.
This is fine.
Doesn't sit on the bed.
You probably pull a chair and sit across, that way he's just face to face.
I don't even know where to start.
Unless you do see her. Sorry.
Wherever you feel most comfortable.
And that's the simplest place to start is... Letari and I knew each other before we lost our memories.
You'll nod. Like, kind of, like, acknowledging. Okay.
And we were together for a long time. Just kind of watching her reactions as he says all this.
Alright.
Hmm. I have no idea how to word this, and players do it, thinking, hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Fun time.
Knowles is keeping his composure. Fucking 29.
Yeah, I don't think he could insight that even if he wanted to try. Nope.
18 plus 11.
He's only got +8.
Yeah.
This is a sidebar where you think of that.
Not an easy way to talk about this. Oh, it's already having issues.
Connecting.
I think I'm back.
It's already having issues. Hold on.
Oh, yike.
Anyways.
So it is my hand, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I will restart my computer this evening. Because I don't know what's happening to my Discord, but
I'm just waiting for it to fucking calm down a little bit. It is hardcore spiking.
Mm-hmm. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even like, I don't know if you've been paying attention, Shadow. It's been like every 10 minutes at some point. Sometimes not even that. Like, it's really getting frustrating. We have not made much progress. Yeah. I wish I could do that. I have no control over our service. My grandma paid for better service and it's worse. And I really wish that I could do something about that, but are we good now? Are you calm, internet? Maybe? Nice. Where did I live?
You're saying there's no easy way to explain this.
We were sort of together. I think at that point he probably looks down a little because I don't think he can actually look Null in the eye after saying that.
And the kids are yours?
Yeah.
I figured. I was worried about Letari. Especially after Nigor was mentioned. So when she was up by herself, I may have sprung it. I should have stopped, but I guess I was not focused at that point.
I wasn't sure how to bring it up.
Well, it's not so easy to bring up. It's... yeah.
To be honest, I've been having this bit of a conflict of realizing that I feel like I'm abandoning one family or the other.
Just take care of the family you have. Not gonna abandon me. I'll always be here regardless. I have a family with her. Kids.
I have one with you too.
But look at that one was first. Even if we couldn't remember until now.
That doesn't really change the fact that I kind of want to just take care of both of you.
have to be what we are to take care of me. Besides, I take care of you more than you take care of me.
Okay, you're not wrong, but...
I know what you mean. The end is your choice, but if it makes it any easier, I'm not gonna feel abandoned or jolted or anything like that.
Can you try to insight that?
He can.
It's not bad. It's a 17 on the die, so that's 25.
I'm not rolling.
Mm.
He's had a lot of time to think about this.
That's fair. He's had a lot. Stalverk's had a lot of time to think about it too. He's just been like torn.
Yeah. Because, and honestly, regardless of which one, and like again, being her or me, it's you're not gonna change who you are. We're still gonna care about each other. That's not gonna change. I'm still gonna tell you not to do stupid things. I'm still gonna tell her not to do stupid things. You're all still family to me. Besides, I always wanted to be the crazy aunt. That's fabulous.
Hey, I've already got the crazy roll.
Well, you all drive me crazy, so there's that.
Is that why you dye your hair? Smirks.
There is a window, and I am strong enough to throw you through it.
Like if there's ever a gray hair that's showing up, it's been either plucked or dyed.
You're all gonna be the death of me. Reach out and place his hand on, like, try to take your hand.
He won't stop you.
I'm always gonna be here. The dynamics might shift if you choose. But the closest I have of both of you will not. That's a promise.
I'm not really sure what she's gonna choose, to be honest.
Yeah, that's another question I had.
Well, she keeps telling me she...
part as well.
Yeah, well, she keeps telling me she doesn't want to come between us.
Can you tell her she's not? Or I can tell her.
She might believe it more coming from you.
I'm not.
But she doesn't seem to believe it when he tries to say anything.
Fair. I guess the question I have is, whenever we find David, am I to watch him a lot more carefully?
Possibly. I never had time to find out the intention other than the assumption.
Yeah, I don't like to go off assumptions, but you know me, I'm paranoid. It's kept me alive this long. And that's why I'm not afraid of a cat from hell.
I hope you realize that this doesn't mean that my feelings for you have changed, right?
I know. I just don't share well.
Neither do I. That's been the conflict. There's a little bit of selfish part of him. It's like, no. Both are mine. Don't touch.
I'll still be here. I got no one else but you anyways. Uh-oh. Family, but you know what I mean. I don't, you know what I mean.
No, it's... I hope you realize you're still my cuddle buddy for a while. At bare minimum. At least until I figure out what I want.
You'll not. I'll let Letari know at least where I sit on the situation, so she can stop fidgeting and worrying.
That would probably be good. And, maybe not poke the bear so much.
I just wanted to see how worried she was about being around him, to gauge whether or not I needed to be.
Uh,
And I didn't want to just say, oh yeah, by the way, I know, because then that would cause more issues. Especially with that weird lady around. It was very insistent.
Oh, what am I gonna tell the other two kids?
That's a good question. I'll leave that to you.
Oh, thanks.
I don't fucking know.
I'd still like to be there for all of you if I can. Nice to have both of you nearby.
I don't plan on going anywhere. The only thing that can take me out is myself.
Right. Is Null still holding his hand?
Yes.
Cool, because this is what he would do. He's gonna attempt to pull you forward towards him?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a kiss. Just smile.
Careful, your wife might get jealous.
I feel like I'm gonna make both of you jealous at this rate.
Nah. I'm fabulous. Fucking confidence.
Yes, you are. Now come here while we have alone time.
He's like,
I forgot to unmute earlier. Hi, how are things?
Yeah, now that's happening.
The conversation is done.
I'm pretty sure there's other things happening right now.
Let's see. These people went to go see parentals of the Stalverk and
I
uncle.
also don't like the. I just realized this fact that Letari just took off with the kids, and technically she is by herself right now.
He's being stalked, it's fine.
Yeah, but not that she's aware of.
Yeah,
And
the
not
problem is that
necessarily
she's
by
being.
somebody in the party.
She's not, by the
Make
way,
me a perception
helping
check.
her situation at all. Their drag
It's fine.
by
We're off
randomly
alone with two children.
spying on the party. That's not gonna make it any more likely that they're gonna like her going with them.
You know,
Especially since this is
Fine.
Stalverk's kids.
it's still accounted in these
Yeah.
perception checks. Or
Nope, because you don't know what to look for.
Perception check. Right, okay. Why am I even looking at my character sheet? I know what her perception is. That's a 10.
Yeah.
Actually, no, wait. I have advantage on that because I have mouse. Nope, that is a natural 1, so 10
That
is
is
the best I got.
Even more no. But yeah, no, fine. You keep walking.
10 is the best I got.
I imagine all she had to do was ask where they were.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd find them. You'd show up. And you'd be let into their room. They're in another tavern inn thing.
Yeah, I mean, Letari doesn't have great deception, so it's probably pretty easy to tell that she's aware now.
Oh yeah. We're not going to touch on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously there's some other things. There's other things that are, yeah.
Other things, aka there's another wife and there's a boyfriend. Like,
Mhm.
that, it's fine. She's just gonna kinda hang out there, but also kinda be spaced out a little bit because
Mhm.
kiddos are now preoccupied with family and stuff like that. I assume.
Yep.
So she's
Yep.
not super there at the moment.
Stella, you see them go into the inn, and you watch them go upstairs and go into a room.
Hmm. Problem is, she's not the nosy kind of stalker. She's just low-key, she's stalking them to make sure she gets from point A to point B safely.
Now I want Stella to make me a perception check.
Cool. 9. I'm sorry, 10.
Nope. Okay.
Cool.
Hmm.
Just make sure on that.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, I did remember correctly.
Huffle's passed out. Stella's doing a stalk. These people are safe in a room somewhere. And these two are having a moment. And Yoggle is yoggling.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to do this, we're at a point now. Probably a good place to stop it. Even though I know it's only been up for a short amount of time again. But, yeah, it's almost 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sorry that
Oh,
it
no,
kept
you're
dropping
fine.
and
It's-
making it really
it's
hard
fine.
to
It's
do
out of your-
anything.
It's out of your control. It's okay. I know. Wish the interwebs wouldn't be a dick. Interwebs would be a butthead. But yeah. That's what we'll call that and pick back up next time with, yeah. However, they go about the searching business. I have interesting plans for that. It's fine.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed Aspire wasn't in the roll 20.
I just left.
Oh, you just left it? Okay.
Yes.
I say I just went over to the tab after having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other tabs open,
You know.
including that one. Now I'm no longer.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, peoples. Thank you again, Shadow, for the raid if you're still here. Thank you for the bits earlier. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Good luck with Elden Ring.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Alright.